Good evening, and welcome to the Fan Band Podcast. Where your three favorite hosts talk about whatever the hell we want to. Today's subject: 4th of July. Like it, love it, can't live without it. America.
Is there a lot of people that can't live without the 4th of July?
Can you imagine?
I mean,
I hate it so much.
I mean, 4th, don't get me wrong, it's awesome, but I mean, just buy fireworks if they don't, I don't know.
Yeah.
But,
I enjoy the fireworks because, fire's fun. I enjoy the food and
hello,
the
911, how are you?
and the excuse to get drunk and at a family event. And
Because you were needing one of those, yeah.
Right, yeah. I mean, look, it's better than just saying, like, hey, it's Tuesday, so might as well.
That's fair.
Yeah, everyone has a problem when I drink on a Tuesday for absolutely no reason.
Right, when it's 4th of July and you get drunk and it's just like, hey, it's 4th of July.
Yeah.
We're just drunk for America.
You know?
For America.
Set stuff on fire for America.
My favorite thing about the 4th is the day before me asking everybody I know, are you free tomorrow? And then no matter what they respond, I say, of course you are, America.
See, my favorite response to that was, well, not until 1885, but
Oh, gosh. I feel
sorry about that.
Our bad. Definitely dropped the ball on that one.
Well, got Juneteenth, so 2 Independence Days. Oh, there.
Yeah, that's a federal holiday now.
Right.
The biggest hypocrisy.
Yeah, so now we have to figure out, and by we I mean African Americans. Doesn't include you guys.
I feel like we are included on. We're honorary.
I just like to sit over here.
Come on, we're part of the crew. Come on.
Yeah, that particular barbecue is kind of.
I was gonna say I've had dinner with your family.
Right. Yeah, but that barbecue is a little bit more exclusive. I'm not gonna. And the whole point. My point is like the 4th of July is fireworks. So like for Juneteenth, we got to come up with something. All right.
Yeah.
And like I don't know.
Yeah, it's like
what present open dialogue on that, but I'm afraid where that will go.
Everything you would think of is already sort of thing. It's like can't paint eggs, can't put a tree inside your house.
Could you imagine they paint eggs for Juneteenth? Oh my god!
I mean, honestly, it'd be no odder for doing it for Easter. Like it has nothing to do with what Easter is.
It has nothing to do with anything, right?
It really isn't. Jesus is back. Let's paint some fucking eggs. Let's get it done.
Right.
Like, what does that mean?
Jesus really enjoyed a good omelet. He just liked when the eggs were pretty before he broke them.
I always wonder,
he liked the Southwest omelets.
How do you think his chairs were? Because he was a carpenter. I always wonder that. Like, how were his tables?
Yeah,
and
imagine
chairs?
they were like he was terrible at making chairs.
I just imagine him there with like the pencil behind his ear, and he's like shit out. What? These chairs
legitimately god tier chairs.
Or the opposite direction. It's like they're so
God.
good.
I am planning for the 4th of July this year, instead of just being a little lazy and just getting a cooler full of different types of beer, I was thinking of getting a jug, which actually I didn't remember the word of it when I was texting my sister-in-law about it.
Word jug?
I was sitting there. I was like, I'm gonna get a barrel that holds liquid and has a spout. And she responded, a jug, and I was like, yes, that. I was like, I plan to fill that with some interesting mix of alcohol. And I'm debating if I'm going to make it like a little Long Island iced tea type where I have different, like multiple types of alcohol, or if I'm just going to be kind of lazy and just do vodka and then some type of juice mixture. That's what I'm currently thinking. That's been my project.
You could sip on gin and juice with your mind on your money and your money on your mind. No?
Or rum and Red Bull. Really get everybody wired.
Yeah. Well, you got to play the song.
Oh, I have a new song.
Will's gonna bring it.
I have a new song that must be played. And how do I? It is. I need to do this song justice. I got to set it up correctly.
All right.
Okay.
Not right now,
It's
but at a later
literally-
time.
But it's literally kind of like, hey, Will, that one time we went to that, that club and stuff went down and Kayla did this one thing and Brendan did another thing and we took shots and it was that.
Which time?
That doesn't
exactly.
narrow it at all.
No, I'm just saying it's all the times.
Okay, gotcha.
Literally all of the time. I don't know how this is going to sound like playing.
Oh, we're going to play it now?
You want me to? I can. Because Kayla's going to hear it all weekend.
Probably.
All right, here we go.
Well, hang on. I don't know how this works with like content ID. If we put this on YouTube, it might get taken down if you play too much of it.
Yeah, that's
true.
fair. Right.
We'll come back to that.
Right. Kayla will hear it enough this weekend.
That's fair. Where you guys are hanging out this weekend?
Yeah, he's coming to the 4th.
Oh, wow. It'd been nice to invite me.
I thought I asked you if you wanted to come, and then you said you're gonna be on a boat or something.
You did say you would be on a boat.
Boats and
I was
boats.
like,
man, for days.
I'm gonna be home alone.
And I said, instead of doing that, why don't you come? Let me set you on fire and then put you
But
out.
you did not say that
alcohol.
part.
This was not in the
Well,
brochure.
you're coming around me when there's fire and alcohol. So what
That
do you
is
think?
fair. You brought this on yourself.
There's a clause in our friend contract where I'm allowed to set people on fire on the 4th of July.
I mean, you've done it once, so to me, so
Well, because I'm not playing around. Everybody.
Remember that time I almost killed Brian's dad? Were you there?
no.
When, so you know how he has that little like patio down on the lake?
Right, with a fire pit.
Yeah. I was holding a Roman candle, and he was like, "These are old fireworks; they should be fine with it." And we were shooting off like some fireworks, and he gave me like an old Roman candle, and I was like, "Which way do I hold it?" He's like, "You hold it that way," and I stuck it out, and Gerald's dad was directly behind me, and then literally 5 seconds before it goes off, he goes, "Actually, flip it around." I flipped it around, and then it went the right way. And if he didn't tell me that,
God.
if he didn't tell me that, the Roman candle would have gone literally 2 feet back, right into Brian's dad's face.
Wow.
And that's why you don't say, "I think it goes that way." You gotta fucking know.
You kind of have to know.
That's my fault for listening to Brian on anything. I literally should have just known to do the opposite.
I love how casual he is in those situations.
He's
like he
yeah,
could
that's
care less.
That's literally how he said it. He's like, "Actually, flip it around. Like,
Oh my God.
actually, don't kill my father."
He's like, it's like diffused. He'd be great for diffusing a bomb. It'd be like, you could snip the red wire. Maybe you should do the blue one instead. Let's see how it goes.
Okay. Let's see how the night goes. Yeah, whatever.
Oh my God.
But yeah,
What are you doing for the 4th, Benjamin?
I am going up to Boston, and I missed out last year. Boston, and then I am.
Oh really?
hopefully-
What stopped you from going last year?
We should do an episode about that. It was cool. Yeah. Hopefully the weather is cooperating. It looks right now like it will.
I know
going
it's looking
for-
like rain though.
Well, it's looking for rain down here, not up there.
Oh well, I guess we're going to Boston.
No, you're not. You're allowed to come.
Well,
And
you
we're
better
going for a
check your
sail, and we're
trunk.
watching some fireworks.
Nice.
Not simultaneously, because that would be too hard.
What's on sale?
I hate you so much. Give me the card. Give me the card.
What was you
It
walked into that.
restarts.
It restarts every episode. Oh God.
I get 3. I didn't even use my last one. Oh,
They don't carry over. They
Not
don't
carry
They
over.
don't carry over. You use them or
Carry
you
over.
lose them.
I got rollover minutes.
My
Coming
God,
out of school.
that's something we should talk about at a later episode. God,
Old cell phones.
you remember old stuff? You remember Nextels with the bleep and people would be like, "Don't call me after 9 when my minutes are free."
Oh my God, nonstop. Call me after 9, and I'd be like, no.
No. I'm like, I don't even want to call you. I don't want to call you that
Who
late.
are you?
I'd be like, Yeah, that's great. Can you pick me up from school, Dad? Please. Right now. If I'm here at 9 o'clock, I'll be very upset.
Could you imagine your parents saying that?
That reminds me of one of my favorite tweets, I think by that guy Joseph Hughes, where he's just like, "Sir, you need to pick your son up from school." I'm like, oh God, what did he do now? Nothing. It's 9 o'clock.
Oh my God. Yeah. I hated that. That was one thing that was annoying in high school, was sitting there after like sport practice or whatever track, and you're just sitting there
Sport
waiting
practice,
for
right.
like whatever sport practice you guys are doing, and then you're just waiting like 20 minutes for your parents to come get you.
Team,
And
go team.
You call them, you're like, hey, come get me, and they're like, yeah, I'm coming. They're like finishing that episode of Law and Order. They're sitting there getting a coffee before they come see you.
Yeah, that sounds like my
They're like,
parents.
oh, how was practice? And it was like, practice ended 5 hours ago.
Wow. That sounds like
Good
a very
times.
specific moment. Like that definitely was a day. Like your dad was late because he was watching Law and Order. You didn't just make that up. God, that's funny.
And he hears this,
You're
and he's
funny.
just like, how dare her.
Funny looking.
What was your first cell phone?
My first cell phone
Mine-
was an Alias.
Mine was
It is.
It was the one that flipped. I liked it because I called it my bisexual phone because it went both ways. It flipped out.
That's
vertically.
number two. That's
My
number two.
God.
That is a pun.
Oh,
That is
it had
totally
the
number two.
keypad. It had a keypad, and then it also like where you could text almost like a BlackBerry, and then it also like flipped forward like one of the, like the old school, like
Sure.
vertically and horizontal. It was great. I loved it.
I'm showing my age, but I don't care. I had one of those old like original Nokia phones that were impossible to break.
No, I had the same
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Not only did I have that, I was the dork who had the belt clip with the cover, as if anything could ever happen to that phone.
Nothing could break that phone. They should make planes out of those phones. Like literally.
They're a great phone. They should build houses out of that phone.
I mean, yeah.
Sure.
The Earth should be
Right.
built
Way
out
to
of that
take
phone.
what I said and just, put houses in front of it. But
We're just gonna keep going. What else
Right.
should be built out of this? Well, let's build.
no,
my
the joke
self-esteem
is
out
done.
of it.
We don't want
The
to.
joke is over. It's run its course.
I'm gonna keep going.
I had the Razor for a while, and that was actually like a good phone. I give it credit. It ran
Did it
pretty well.
save you a
That's
lot
three.
of?
That's three.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it.
You can't make any other puns this episode.
It's gonna be a rough one.
Yeah, no, if you do, you get kicked off. And then the next though, I then eventually graduated. Actually, did I have that before? The next.
Oh wait, hold on. If she can't make any more puns, we could just lob up the most ridiculous ones she can't do anything with.
The saddest thing is that you're right, but I can't. I feel like I can't do it.
You know.
I don't know.
I remember when I had a boost. Remember when I had a boost?
You got a boost?
Yeah.
Did
Then
somebody, Did somebody give it to you?
Well, I kind of had it for a while, and it was energizing for a little bit. Then I had a sidekick, but that was with me everywhere, and that was kind of annoying.
Right. Yeah. As they do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And it was probably like really young, probably like very small too.
Well, I mean, if it was travel size, so yeah.
Sure. Right.
Right. Then I had a BlackBerry, and let me tell you, that was pretty sweet.
Oh yeah, you had your pick of the bunch.
Absolutely did. Yeah.
How you doing
Love
over there,
die.
Taylor?
Spend a little time on the bridge. I need I can't do this
I
anymore.
did. We're at a minute here.
All right. So, in conclusion, Kayla can't make any more puns.
This episode.
And this is
so
great.
She gets a fresh set. We agreed, unfortunately.
Roll over minutes.
But
Oh, I was so happy.
Thanks for joining us and my puns and our fun ventures with fireworks and fires and Brendan almost killing people.
Have a happy
Please
4th,
send
guys.
help.